Dear friends, we come to you today in full regalia to celebrate the Sapphire Jubilee of the Revelation of Zeus. This happened 45 years ago on the 15th of November 1970 in Angers, France. Ironically, 45 years ago today, Sunday, we were in Paris, where yesterday terrible, tragic events took place. We continue with the celebration of the Sapphire Jubilee in spite of these events. To do otherwise would be to grant the terrorists a victory that they do not deserve. Therefore, let us recount more joyous times in France. On that Sunday, 45 years ago, I returned from London, where many of us, 10 of us, I believe, went in the wake of the death of Charles de Gaulle. We had time off from our classes at the Cateau, l'Université Catholique de l'Ouest, because of de Gaulle's death, and we took the opportunity naturally for educational pursuits such as visiting London and other corners of Europe. On my return, I rode my mobilette, later to be known as Thunderbolt, into the room at the Cateau. I was wearing, at that time, some items that I had just bought in London, including a cape, a leather headband to contain my unruly hair, which is becoming unruly once again, and some hippie beads and a peace symbol. I bought the cape and the beads and so on at Carnaby Street in London. And upon our entrance into the room upon Thunderbolt, Bill Lochran proclaimed, "All hail Zeus, King of the Gods." And this is how our divinity was revealed to the world. And we have been known as Zeus ever since. And now we celebrate the Sapphire Jubilee of that revelation. And as you can see, the Zeus medal does indeed contain two sapphires, this one and this one, as well as these cut rubies, cut emeralds, these sapphires, and the giant uncut emerald with a diamond in the middle. This is the Zeus medal, which is worn on all occasions of state. I've gone through quite a few changes recently. Some very hard times, and it was difficult getting through them. I nearly died on 2 occasions. But happily, God in His mercy and wisdom used those episodes to grant me a wonderful spiritual reawakening, a spiritual renaissance. I do not claim spiritual perfection. I do claim spiritual progress. And I'm very grateful to the Lord for granting me this. And so, we invite you to celebrate in your own ways this Sapphire Jubilee. We will be doing so in utter sobriety, which is a great blessing from God. And now, I invite you to join with me in observing the Marseillaise. But before I do, I'd like to point out this tricolor behind me. It was liberated in Angers, France in 1971 by, I think it's okay to say now, that's been 45 years. I'm sure that the statute of limitations has made the event moot, as far as in legal terms at least. David Jones is the one who liberated this tricolor in France, and he was kind enough and generous enough to present it to me. And now, please join with me in singing, or at least observing, the Marseillaise. Vive la France! Good night.